Hey guys, we're bringing you another Napoleonic War battle. This time, it could almost be in England, as it's pissing with rain. Anyway, my armies are laid out here, as you can see. Nice collection of artillery. There you go, lots of artillery section there. So I'm in the process of organising that now. Obviously, the rain's going to reduce visibility. You know.
This weather, sir. Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Well, there you go then, see. Now, you can look at the numbers. The numbers are pretty even, which means I'm up against a pretty big army. So, got to be careful. Got to be careful. Now, invariably, you will see, there we go, the Dragoons, even though I'm down on numbers for the Dragoons, will always go on the flanks, because they're the kind of things where you do a classic pincer movement to try and take out the enemy. So, what we're going to do is you're just going to speed it up while I organise all my troops out. And then once the battle is underway, then we can deal with it. As you can see, I've got a significant section of artillery, which I can use to pound the enemy into submission. So, let's go. Oh, heavens, look at that. So, the artillery's firing already. Oh, my goodness. Look how many armies there are here. So many regiments. Oh, God, look at this. Yeah, so pretty much my reaction would be just like, who's it? So, you have... It's up against the Austrians again, because essentially this is part of the invasion of Italy. And so Austria are the main opponents in this particular battle, and just in this campaign in general. Holy crap, that's a lot of horses. So they've got their 6-pound foot artillery, but they don't have many of them. In comparison to, oh, so many cannons from Chadwick. Look at that. So many cannons, including howitzers as well, just to make things extra nasty. Now, obviously, what I'm doing is playing a waiting game. Just waiting for them to come to me, really. Oh, there we go. Now, the horse is obviously trying to get out of there. Now, oh, crikey. So, you've got these guys over here, the National Guard. You've got the Dragoons, who are now moving back as they are moving up towards the artillery. Now, obviously, my concern is that there's a load of forces on the right-hand side, probably more so than on the left. Yeah, there's a very, very large line of these people, and in come the Dragoons, hopefully to try and push these guys back while these guys are dealing with them. There we go. So I've taken basically corrective action with the Dragoons to tie up these guys while I get the National Guard into position. The artillery continues to fire on them at the same time as the armies decide to move up, supported by Jaegers and German Grenadiers, German Fusiliers, and still the artillery is pounding them. So hopefully we can use them to deal with any problems. So you've also got, for some reason, I don't know why, these guys, I think these were from a 6-pound artillery regiment that everybody got snuffed out in. So, you know, unfortunate. And you can see some of these guys have started to cheese it in the opposite direction, which is a bit of a shame. So those guys are now disappearing. But we've still got a significant number of troops in the area. And you can see here these guys now are in danger of being fired on by the National Guard. So we've just got to wait for the National Guard to line up on this flank. So we're just looking to see what's going on. There we go. Come on, guys. There we go. National Guard firing into this collection of Chevaliers. And also... Yeah, there we go. So this is going to be a problem, because now these guys are going to be in problems, because we've got the cavalry and they're moving up. And you've now got the Dragoons as well. So this is a major problem for me. My right flank is absolutely crushed at the moment. It's not looking good. Now, you can see here, this is where the majority of my forces are. Oh, heavens, look at this. Fire coming in, explosions, everything. Loads of fire into these charging German Fusiliers. They hit the front line of my National Guard, who will then start bayoneting them to bits. As we're getting more fire coming in from the artillery, hopefully trying to take out the enemy, as I looks like I might be redirecting the artillery to fire over to the far left. So you can see here, National Guard now tangling with Fusiliers. These guys now running on the right-hand side. So the right flank is really, really in trouble at the moment for me. Not looking good at the moment. The left flank is being very well defended. You can see here, you've got these guys over here who, this is their chasseurs, who are doing their best to cut their way through these German Fusiliers. Either that or just charging in behind these guys. And you can see the artillery coming in. Oh heavens, look at, oh my god, look how many bodies there are. This is just terrible. Look at this. Oh my god, this is just nasty, nasty, nasty stuff. So, and then we've got the National Guard, who were following out slightly, now moving back. You've got all this lovely Fusiliers of the line. There's old General Napoleon. And you've got the Revolutionary Infantry continuing to fire back at these Fusiliers who are in the trees. Let's see who's running this time. So there we go. National Guard are now cheesing it. And I think it's fair to say the right flank has completely broken down as the artillery is now being overrun by the Austrians. This is not good. This is not good. So pretty much my artillery sections are being neutralised by the Austrian and German Fusiliers. Now the trouble is that means then that I'm going to have to start retasking people over here on the right to try and push back against this right flank. So you can see here the left flank and the middle. The middle's, yeah, that'll be the artillery guys. Yep, see, look, they're now about to come under fire. So I'm pretty much going to lose my entire artillery section, which is really not good. Not good at all. However, in the centre, as you can see, the general is just about to snuff it. He decided to ride in against the enemy. It didn't go well for him, so he's cheesing it. And I think it's fair to say the middle is very well defended. The left flank is under a little bit of pressure. The right flank has collapsed completely. Now the question is whether or not I'll actually be able to get back from this kind of situation. So you can see here now more Austrians coming in from the right hand side. Now I'm obviously focused elsewhere over here, not noticing that there's a shitload of troops coming, and Napoleon Bonaparte comes riding out, probably out of the way to try and support his troops, but that's never a good idea to kind of, I think I'll go and canter within arm's reach of the enemy, but you know, hey ho. Never mind, I'm new at this. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So, the right flank is in big trouble. The left flank is being pushed. The middle is now being pushed. You've also then got these guys who've now just literally just turned and started taking pot shots at the enemy. Which is obviously not going to be that particularly good as far as I'm concerned. Napoleon's there to try and bolster his troops, I suppose. You've got the Revolutionary Infantry just sitting there doing idly nothing. So I'm guessing most of my focus has been here over on the right-hand side. So, as has been noted before, I really need to work on my micromanagement. So, as you can see, look at this battlefield. Look at this. This is just horrific. Look at that. God, so many bodies, man. It's just brutal. Look at it. Absolutely brutal. So you can see there's basic, what we're going in here is lots of bayonet-y goodness against the Austrians. Stepping over bodies to try and bayonet the enemy. So I'm now obviously paying attention to what's going on. Moved him into cover. Moving these troops around a little bit to try and move my forces about if I can. So I've got these guys here, the Grenadiers of the Line, moving up as well. You've got over here, let's see who's over here. Got some Fusiliers. Who is that? Yep. Oh, there we go. There's the German Austrian artillery, I should say. So, you can see here, look, National Guard down by a lot. Not looking good at all. As the Austrians are routing, as you can see. They're shattered because of the sheer amount of casualties they've been sustaining. You've also then got artillery moving in there. You've got Jaegers with their rifle fire. Accurate long distance rifles. Look at those guys. They're fantastic. So, as you can see, the entire right flank is pretty much in trouble. You've got me absolutely not noticing what the hell's going on over here. So this line is slowly being cut down. Look at this. Oh god, this is terrible. This is awful. All these people just sacrificed because as the general was not paying attention. So, let's see what happens as these guys just walk straight past them. What are you doing, Chapman? What are you doing? So, let's see what's going on. See, look, as more than let's just walk towards the enemy. And we'll just stand there and watch you shoot all our friends. Ugh. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. In fact, in case you hadn't noticed. Oh, good God, look at that. Oh, God, look at that. That is just awful. Jesus Christ. That is just brutal. Right, so those guys finally broke and decided to cheese it, as these guys finally woke up and charged in, and we've now got a nice collection here of armies. You see now they're wheeling to the right hand side to go after the Jaegers here on the far right hand side and the artillery. So you can see numbers, the balance of forces are still reasonably okay. To be honest, there's no way I should have lost that many people due to my own inattention, so not good at all. Not good at all. So we've still got these guys here. So these Uhlans, and quite a lot of them, 123 of the buggers. So, what is going to happen? God, look at that battlefield. That is just speechless on the carnage. It's just horrific. Absolutely horrific. Okay. So the Jaegers look to be taking cover, and reinforcements, obviously, I think, are coming back here. So we've got raw reinforcements coming in. So you can see now I've decided to wake up and send in some troops, these fellas here, against the artillery, because I've actually noticed what the hell is going on. Now, let's see. You've got the Jaegers firing from the tree line into my revolutionary infantry, who are now basically, oh dear, that's very unfortunate, who are going to then run into the chevaliers, and they're going to get raped from all directions, which is never good. Well, depends if you like that sort of thing. So, oh god, look at these guys. Oh god, these guys are going to snap. Look at it going down so quickly. Now the question is, oh yeah, I don't go in. Now the thing is, let's see, we move back now. We've still got these guys over here. We've still got these guys in the woods. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's just nasty. Those guys pretty much have been consigned to doom. See that? Just consigned to the waste bin of life. See that? We've got the Uhlans there with their beautiful lances, lancing people as they go in. These guys are on their way to breaking. So it's not looking good for them. However, in fine tradition, my army is now going in the opposite direction.
Our men are running, sir.
Well, shit. That was very unexpected, wasn't it? Okay, so it could be that I'm moving back here to try and corral my forces, albeit not very well. So moving them back into a wooded area means that they get the advantage of firing from cover and other goodness like that. Holy crap, that's a lot of Austrians. That is a shit ton of Austrians. However, they are taking fire from troops on the right. It's not going to do these Fusiliers any good. Bang! Straight into them. And the Fusiliers have now been attacked from behind. These guys are going to have a major problem. And a draw. Wow. As you can see, losses. Killed. Yeah. Wowzers.